The first Incredibles came out in 2004, and we waited a long time for there to be a sequel. For a long time, we didn't even believe there would be a sequel because of the gap. I mean, the second one came out in 2018. You know, with a lot of movies, especially animated movies, when they do sequels, I mean, usually the sequels come out 2, maybe 3 years after. So, for example, like I remember like when Shrek came out in 2001, the second one was 2004, and the third and fourth were like in '07 and 10, respectively. So, I mean, the first couple of Incredibles did really amazing for themselves. So the first one budgeted 145 million, and the box office was over 630 million. That's great. The second one did even better. The budget was over $200 million, and the box office was over 1.2 billion. That's amazing for an animated movie. For an animated movie, that's something else right there. And of course, when The Incredibles 2 was done, a lot of Incredibles fans and Pixar fans were asking the same question: will there be a third? Let's see what a couple of sources have to say about that. So, according to Fandom Ideas, keep in mind the word ideas is for a reason. It says right here, Incredibles 3 is an upcoming computer animated superhero film and the sequel to The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2, set to be released on Disney Plus on October 22nd of 2022 and an international theatrical release on December 15th of 2022. Well, there's something wrong with that statement. As I'm recording this video right here, the date is October 30th, and I just checked Disney Plus. I'm like, it's not on there. Just to make sure, I'm like, did I miss something? It's not on there. And if it was going to come out as soon as December, I mean, that would be amazing, especially for us fans. But I've seen no trailer, so that clearly isn't the case. But it's okay. Like I said, it's called Ideas for a reason. It says, here's the plot. 4 months after supers are made legal again, Dash gets in trouble when he sneaks out to a dance party, and then he decided to run away from home and live his life without anyone. But yet, that he didn't notice, an adult-hating teenage girl plans to destroy the adults on Earth because of her troubled past. Now he and his family of supers has to stop her before it's too late. Okay, who's the teenage girl? They didn't even give a name. They can't be talking about a rich guy who... Oh, somebody who the character's name is supposed to be Diana Riverpole, played by Ariel Winters. I was about to say, they can't be talking about Violet. That would be impossible right there. Here's a source that gives an answer that's a little bit more realistic. And this one gives me a little bit more hope. Not a lot, but just a little bit. This article, this is a DEV Discourse on Development. According to Disney Fanon, Incredibles 3, the American computer animated superhero film, will be Pixar's 29th animated feature and is scheduled to be theatrically released in June of 2024. Okay, now that sounds a little bit more realistic. As there is no official announcement on the release date or the making of the film, we are not very sure about the authenticity of this news, but we are still writing it based on media reports. However, we could guess that The Incredibles 3 is still on the cards. The creators have not canceled the movie yet. The creators are silent on the third movie, but if they start working on it this year, we should not expect the film to hit the theaters before 2025. Stay tuned to Discourse on Development to get the latest updates on Hollywood movies. Okay, so it says we should not expect the film to hit the theaters before 2025, but then it says, according to Disney Fanon, but who knows? Maybe if we get lucky enough, they might release it in 2024. They might release it even a little bit before that. We'll see what happens. I'm sure most of my Pixar fans have seen both movies already, but in case you haven't, they're both available on Disney Plus. If you don't have it, I suggest getting a Disney Plus free trial if you don't want to pay. Both movies are on there, or rent them on YouTube or Amazon. But I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this. And as soon as they release a date, I know I will be there on opening weekend.